استنى شوي. I'm really sorry على الابيسود الاولاني. عندي مده مسجات فيديوهات عاد نعطيكم معليش عرفت. عندي مده مسجات فيديوهات نعرف سوري على الاخر على الكيتي تاع الصوت. ان شاء الله نحرك الميكرو مره اخرى فوق شويه خاطر طلعت مسجاتش الميكرو جمله مش كليكيت بالغلط على الرساله تاع الانغيسترمون ولا حاجه ما حليتوش اصلا. دونك سجلت كان الجو والويب كام سو الفيديو اللي الصوت اللي قاعد تسمعوا فيه جماعه الفيديو اللي فات صوت على الويب كام. I'm really sorry على الكاليتي خاطر ساعه كامله كمان راكم وذيكم راهم طرشوا sorry for that. سينو نحاول نفيق على روحي شويه منه هكا نحاول. I'm really sorry en tout cas. المره اللي فاتت ظهر البيرسوناج هذا سو خلينا نشوف شو البقيه. sorry على القصص هذا not really. The Howard guy, what do you think, Kano? Sasayama whispered. Yeah, I think he's gotta be. This was it. Kano swallowed the lump in his throat. He bent his knees, ready to act fast. Blood rushed to his leg muscles, banishing the stiffness that had begun to take hold. Could this be the culprit? Or perhaps... The young man tried to snatch the briefcase. Huh. Okay. That's Huh. ما حكايه معنا. The young man tried to snatch the... قاعد تقول ها اللي ناحيه طرف السلطه اللي في بين سناء كنت في الخس. Snatched the briefcase from Itomi, but she clung to it with desperate strength. Yeah, she doesn't seem like she's struggling. Was him? The detectives rushed in. Whoa, hey, what the hell? The young man cried out frantically and tried to dart away, but the officers closed in, forcing him to bodily to the ground. يا معلم هم كل ski. Target secured. Oh geez, I think we've got another suspect on the case, on the scene. He's taking the ransom. What? What? Kuze's hysterics made Kano spin around. Sure enough, a foreign-looking man was sprinting. A foreign-looking man? اللي كان قاعد ولد بروفيسور away, attaché case in hand. It's Lalonde, the mob of detectives scrambled to pursue. Before Kano could react, most of them had run off, leaving him to look after the original suspect. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. So, what should I do with this guy, sir? He might have some connection to the kidnapper. Should I bring him in? Oh sure, that'd be swell. I'm on it. With the help of one of the remaining detectives, Kano brought مش قالوا 50 واحد suspect back to the Shibuya precinct. مش قالوا 50 واحد. Look, how many times do we have to go through this? Cut the crap. In the interrogation room, the young man who gave his name as Achi Endo steadfastly insisted on his innocence. Why did you try to steal the case? Why did you try to steal the case? Kano watched Achi's face intently. Like I said, it looked heavy, so I was just trying to help her out. It wasn't inconceivable that a young guy would want to help a pretty girl. But Hiromi had just been standing there hardly in desperate need of assistance. Voilà, exactement. She hadn't set the case down. So I figured there had to be something important inside. An entry from Kano's Dick diary shot through his mind. Dictum 25. When the tongue slips, grab it and yank out the truth. Yeah, that's how I'm not gonna make the joke. Classic advice for questioning. Something important, you say, such as, how the heck would I know? Ashi spat. He huffed and slumped back in his chair. His standard textbook back and forth had been going on for nearly an hour. Kano didn't mind. Chasing down criminals was all well and good, but questioning suspect was another key part of the job. Plenty of the scene work went into cracking a case. Once again, he had Achi explain what he'd been doing, starting from the beginning. When Kano finally emerged from the interrogation room for a short break, he learned that there had been some progress on the case at the crime scene. What the police hadn't been able to determine yet, however, was whether or not Maria was safe. Fighting back his anxiety, Kano consulted his Dick diary. Again! Dictum 54. فينهم النوع أيكون مش بينهم. Haste makes waste. He felt his tension subside, remembering the right maxim always helped. It was like casting a magic spell. Kano returned to confront Echi once more. You were there to act as a distraction to mess up the investigation, weren't you? Huh? Echi looked a bit dumbfounded. What are you on about? 55. The truth hungers to be free. You hungry? Got some katsudon, if you like. What's a Japanese dish consisting of a bowl of white rice topped with breaded pork, cutlet, and egg. I'm on a fucking diet. Stop. There are several variations. Actually, it's going pretty well. Diet so far, so. مش وقته. There are several variations, such as sauce katsudon, where the egg is replaced with a Worcestershire sauce, and miso katsudon, where the pork is stewed in miso soup. Not typically the sort of thing a policeman offers a suspect during an interrogation. This could be seen as baiting with food, and is to be avoided. Actually nodded silently. Actually devoured the bowl of katsudon with gusto. He looked like he hadn't eaten in a while. Alright then, spill it. What's this guy after? Actually just shrugged. I don't know, he muttered, a thick slice of egg-laden pork between his teeth. I don't know. How many accomplices do you have? Kano asked. But Achi just shook his head as he inhaled his food. Resignedly, Kano flipped through. C'est bon, هذه الثمنية يا جماعة. Flipped through his notebook once more. The Leblebi case. Let's see, number 115. Use the lights to your advantage. ضرب اللعبة فوق. As the minutes ticks past, he found himself referring to his book again and again, trying a dozen different methods to tease out whatever his suspect might be hiding. The experience began to feel strangely surreal, their two voices echoing hollowly in an interrogation room. Eventually, Kano looked at the clock and realized that the questioning had been going for nearly 5 hours! He still hadn't made any headway. What was the suspect to do next? Tateno would know, but he sure didn't. Still, he was determined to do whatever he could to keep the victim and her family safe. Gritting his teeth in frustration, he pursued the Dick Diary like it was scripture. Number 160. The monotonous questioning was clearly tiring Achi out. Yes, his eyelids drooped like they were beginning to get heavy. Number 170. Get them when they're tired. Kano's eyes gleamed. You're part of some criminal gang, huh? Achi's head slumped forward heavily. Nodding off was basically the same as nodding yes, right? We got it! You're wrong, dude. You're wrong. Mr. Kuze, I did it! The young guy who grabbed at the handoff side, he finally confessed to the crime. No, what? What are you talking about? Kuze laughed in disbelief. We're just about to apprehend the mastermind here. What? Huh? Kano clutched his cell phone dumbstruck. Listen, why don't you, look, just wait here at the HQ, okay? No, it can't be. Oh my god. ضايلي دي بارتي من التايم لاين. After the kidnapping case wrapped up, Kano tendered his resignation. What? Guess I'm not cut out to be a detective after all, he thought to himself. What? He dropped the Dick Diary on his desk as he left the Shibuya precinct for the last time. What? تخيش هذا الكل باش من بعديك يطلع like كيف افسرها هذه الباك ستوري نتاع البيرسوناج جونغ توا ديتكتيف وحده يختم ولا نعش I don't know. Bad end? Bad ending? What? Kano wound up at the bad end. However, this does not mean that the choice you made for Kano was the wrong one. What? One of the other protagonists, Ichi Endo, has an impact on Kano's fate here. You can avoid personality intervenir في الفate تاع الآخرين by making proper decisions in another character's story. For a detailed hint, check the tip by underlining the bad end. What the fuck? So long Shibuya. Oh my god, so long Shibuya. Hint, Kano had every reason to suspect Achiendo, but arresting him turned out to be a mistake. If Achi hadn't approached Hitomi, this wouldn't have happened. Try playing Ashi's story up to 10:30 and make a choice that keeps him from going up to her. If you do that, Kano won't even have a chance to arrest him, and things could play out differently. Oh my god, I love this. Bad end. طلعت bad ending. Oh my god, ولا سلعة. ولا سلعة. Can now select Achiendo, one of the other protagonists. Let's follow Ash's story for a little while. Okay. باركك. ولا لا مش تظهره هو في الاخر اصبرك. يا فمش تخاصم تاع برا. Yummy. Wait. No, the call. Achiendo called out at the door to his father's room. Okay, I'm heading out. Sure. His father sounded unconcerned. He didn't even open the door. Sure, you don't want me to stay here in the shop? It's not like we're gonna get any customers, Achi grimaced. Yeah, I guess not. The drawer by the front door had a stack of heavy-duty trash bags. Achi pulled a few of them out. Guess it's gonna be that kind of day. He stuffed the trash bags into his pocket and slipped on his favorite pair of sneakers. Champion. The entryway to Ash's home also led into the family shop. What shop? Various pieces of electronics were piled up so much junk in the tiny retail space. The slightest bump through the risk of an avalanche. Achi wove his way through the gaps in the appliance like a spelunker exploring a cave. Spelunker. From Shibuya Station, if you make your way past the 109 building, then up through Dogenzaka, you come across an old shopping district. Nested in its outskirts is Endo Electronics, in the same place it's been for decades. Within its dimly lit interior, you'll find rows of wares all caked in dust. At a glance, you might well assume the place was closed. A mom and pop place like Endo's couldn't compete with the big customers behind. Customer chains booming through Shibuya. So far, the store had remained in business thanks to the locals who appreciated that they made house call to do repairs. But things weren't looking good for the future. Achi, the eldest son and nominal successor to the business, had no interest whatsoever in working here. Okay. We got that already. Achi stepped out of the shop and into the sunny morning air. The good weather lifted his spirits. Alrighty, time to do this. Shiamut. He unruffled one of the big garbage bags, which caught the wind and fluttered like a cape. Then he slowly made his way towards Shibuya Station, scanning his surroundings all the while. Shiamut Biom, Sheesh, space is filthy. Okay. He paused to pick up a plastic bottle that had been tossed on the ground. Then, with a heavy sigh, he slipped the crushed receptacle into his trash bag. He what? Okay. He'd been picking up trash around town like this for about 6 months now. It had gotten so that the sort of garbage most people would hardly notice stood out to him like a sore thumb. Most days he'd fill his trash bag to the top by the time he made it from his house and to the train station. فما كل ماكينة اللي تحط فيها التراش اخي لازم تركب في الترام. تاخد تيكي كوا. هذه نعرفها أما. Today he was halfway at the station when a woman's anxious voice caught his attention. I'm sorry. I'm in a bit of a hurry here. He looked up and saw a timid-looking woman being confronted by 2 men, one with brown hair, one with black. From the look of them, he guessed that the men were scouts for some hostess club. Yeah, kinda. He ran into this sort of thing pretty frequently on his trash cleaning walks around town. Trash cleaning walks? Another kind of trash. You never know. Trash to take care of. Ashi quickly interposed himself between the girl and the 2 recruiters. Hey, can't you see that you're bothering her? Huh? Who the hell are you? The two men glared. Take a hike, pal. Ashley stood his ground. Look, she ain't interested. You're just gonna have to find some other mark. The hustler's annoyance turned into open rage. Well, listen to you. Got a bit of a mouth, huh, buddy? The brown-haired thug smacked his lips around his chewing gum like a dog worrying a bone. How about we take this someplace more quiet, huh? Yeah, okay. What this means can depend on the person speaking. To a young woman, let's go someplace more quiet might suggest a cafe or a park. But to a street punk, it might mean an alley where passerby are unlikely to interrupt. Yeah. Classic socializing. The girl stood up uneasily, watching the goings on. Hey, take it easy. I'm not looking for trouble. That's supposed to be an apology? Knees and back, pal. The man spat his gum into the ground. Actually looked down at this glistening wad of gum on the sideway. His last shred of goodwill vanished. Better pick that up. Right now. What? Didn't you hear me? Because I told you to get down on your knees and back! Ash's hand shot out, grabbing the man by the jaw. Are you? Whoa, easy, pal. The other man's bravado drained from his face. Shamal, Ash tightened his grip. Hey, his grip on the brown-haired hustler's jaw. Sweat dripped from the man's reddening brow. The man struggled, but Achi just tightened his grip. Gum's a real pain in the ass to clean up after it's gotten struck to the street, you know? Ever stopped to consider that? Oh, wait, are you... The other hustler's panicked eyes had fixed on Ash's chest. Oh crap. That shirt, man. I need the fucking shirt. Guy's voice was starting to break. That's mean clean. It's a gang. It's a cleaning gang. A guy with a mean clean shirt carrying around a trash bag. That means you're... His face went pale. Good. Mean clean? Huh? The other man caught the words to his head-shut jaw, tears welling up in his eyes. Get it right, pal. Actually clenched his man's jaw harder still. It's mean clean. Ow. We're sorry, man. You're Achi, right? Dude, we honestly had no idea. Come on, man, you gotta cut us some slack. It's a fucking gang. The man scrambled to snatch the wad of gum off the street, stuffing it into his pant pockets. Don't do that. Finally, Achi let go of his companion. The brown-haired hustler's face was twisted up with fear. Tears streamed down his cheeks. Gasping out hastily apologies, the two thugs scrambled off. What? Hey, so... A shy smile came to the girl. Ryoko Kakinuma, a second-year student at Midoriyama. The hustlers managed to corner her while she was on her way to her part-time job at a cafe. It's a popular plot in trashy e-novels for the main characters to fall in love with a hustler like these guys, but such things rarely happen in real life. Thank you for saving me. No, I apologize. Huh? The girl stared in surprise. You run into creeps like that now and then, and you don't hold it against us. Shibuya is a good town. Huh? Yeah, okay. Achi gave her a quick wave, then turned and continued on his way down Dogenzaka. Achi was Shibuya born and raised. He was keenly aware of all the changes the ward has seen since he was a kid. Grocery stall is in conspicuous little side streets, tiny parks nested between buildings. Achi knew it all like the back of his hand. Trash, human or otherwise, had no place in this town. Trash, human or otherwise, had no place in this town, not on his watch. The hero we deserve. Achi made his way down towards Shibuya station. Throngs of people shuffled to and from. Is it a word? فهم الكلمة فرو. دي شك أنا را. والله دي شك. English dictionary فرو. Meaning. It's actually worse. To and fro, alternating from one place to another, back and forth. The trees were swaying to and fro in the wind. ديسولي اللي قلتهم خلطة مرة اللي فت. I guess not. لما كنت عودتها مع عودها مرتين I was like فما حاجة. The view shifted constantly from one moment to the next, almost as if the city itself were alive. And if the city was a living thing, then Shibuya Station was its heart. With streets like زعما براسي حاب يعاونها مرة بون كاميرا دوري and center guy serving as an artery pumping a bloodstream made of people. Today as ever, the heart was pumping that blood to every nook and cranny of Shibuya. And there was Ashi. نحن نطقها أشية ما هي أتشي ولا؟ Just another part of this great urban organism. خلية. Guess I'm one of the city's white blood cells. Alright, maybe I'm a red blood cell. Huh, hold on, no. White blood cell قد تنظف المدينة. Hold on, is that right? Or did I have it right the first time? Yeah, the first time. Red blood cells eliminate pathogens from the bloodstream. Red blood cells carry oxygen through. وقته تو. She was probably thinking of white blood cells. Yeah. Emerging from his reverie, he noticed a rather conspicuous woman standing by the statue of Hachiko outside outside Shibuya Station. Oh, she's totally my type. To be up someone's alley, to be someone's cup of tea. What? Wonder if she's a model, a small-time actress or something. Looks like she's waiting for someone. Probably another guy. Dang. Good looking as she was, there was no way she wasn't already taken. What kind of guy scored a girl like that? Probably the rich-ass CEO of an IT company or something. Crouching down to tie off the trash bag, he continued gazing wistfully at the girl. Then he noticed something peculiar. She was carrying an attaché case, the kind a businessman might use. It was a large case and apparently so heavy that she was struggling to hold it despite using both hands. No. Now, what kind of person makes a young lady lug around something heavy like that? You've reached a decision point. Let's have Achi not approach Hitomi. God damn it, I want to do it though. Achi figured he'd offer to carry it for her. So he did, but first I gotta dump this trash. He looked around to see if there was a garbage bin nearby. ما لا مازال حتى واش قبل الاخر بدقيقتين ولا الاخر سنه في بتعدش تعدى. اما الزح I really want to do this. Okay, let's do it. But first, I gotta dump this trash. He looked at himself. He looked around to see if there was a garbage bin nearby. Now, Achi won't approach Hitomi, which means he will avoid being arrested by Kano. At the same time, Kano's fate will also change. And he will no longer wind up at a bad end. So let's switch back to Kano's story using the time chart. Oof, oh my god, this is a... Okay. Ooh, Abdina. This is the time chart that shows the protagonist's progression. Okay. So through the story, decision points are marked with diversions. Kano's fate has changed based on Achi's decisions. Select Kano block, then press space. اوكي فهمت حركه اوكي ما بحبش تحرك اوكي الوقت هذاك قاعد يمشي فيه معناها اوكي مكان مزوز هكا ولا كتاو به اوكي I suppose you could call it that. Kano gave a wry chuckle at his partner's lack of shame. There he is. Kano's voice. Not him. Oh, okay. The man in the black coat. He's not Japanese. Looks to be in his early 30s. Previously, Achi got mixed up with Kano and the police, but now another man has appeared instead. By changing what Achi did, you've also changed Kano's story. Okay, cool. That's cool. A foreign man had emerged from the crowd about 15 feet from where Hitomi was standing. He made his way towards her, his expression blank. I mean, not really. He didn't match the description Hitomi had given them, but Kano felt a jolt of nerves all the same. He's a gaijin foreign. Maybe the kidnapper was using an accomplice to snatch her the ransom payment. Alright, Sasayama raised an eyebrow. This may be our guy. This was it. Kano swallowed the lump in his throat. And he bent his knees and ready for action. Blood rushed to his leg muscles, banishing the stiffness that had begun to take hold. Was this a culprit? ما ركبولهاش ميكرو! Oh my god! Or perhaps the stranger took a hold of the attitude. If you want your sister to be alive, to leave the case. It was him! En masse, les détectives français. En masse, les détectives. اللي برا عاد عاود نفس الغضب بالوقت. The detectives began to close in. Les détectives. Let's go, كانوا. On it. Sasayaman كانوا leapt into action. But they never expected what happened next. أيوة. With the case clutched in both arms, the men veered suddenly, running right towards them. What? No, what? No, ending there. قصدي حلقة معناها زي بكري. Karen's story has suddenly hit. Keep out. Keep out refers to a point in the story where your progress is currently stopped. So معناها تحب تقولي انت اللي الجو هذاش نعمل لي كيما قاعد لكم في حلقات. انا نعمل لكم في كيب اوت في كل حلقة وما يعملوا كيب اوت كل مدة. In order to advance beyond a keep out, you need to jump, shift. If you get the reference. Another protagonist's story. At 10:30, Achi has the text. A young man in a suit set to read keywords. Checking these red keywords will allow you to jump from Ashi's story. What? Now head back to Ashi's story and keep an eye out for the what? Key phrase. For that key phrase. What? Try following the story from Ashi's. Okay. I didn't see that. ممكن شي رايك الزبده اللي رجعت قال اخر يخزر لها. I didn't see that. Okay. Press to go back and reread sections you've already. Okay, play through. متأكد الفصل in red باش display to reread the current page. Okay. هي شنو حاجة قالوا يشوفها تو؟ Okay, Okay. Okay. No one see these white blood cells, or wait, maybe on red cell. Okay, but yeah, I get it. فما حاجة هنا. Oh, she's totally my type. Oh, she doesn't small model, huh? Looks like she's waiting for someone. Dang, good looking as she was. Taken. What am I missing? What kind of person makes it? تحكي على ذي ترى لازم يجاوب الكاستيون هذي معناها. No. It's like there wasn't nearby. Huh? A man had come up besides the girl. جست كميلة معناها. What the fuck? دخلتوني في هيد مش بينقص حاجة. He was dressed in black and he wasn't Japanese. It looked like they were having a conversation. بدي بكوش أدنى. The girl nodded intently at something the man said. As she stared. شو وينو? Something tells me that that's not her boyfriend. شو وينو كومباري بالآخرين؟ هذاك علاش اللي خرجاهم الرجال ثنيتو؟ What? The girl handed the attaché case over to the man. He took hold of it with his right hand and began walking briskly away. What? كلها قامت تجري. A nearby homeless man suddenly leapt over Ashi and broke into a run, as if he'd been waiting for this very moment. Sprinting alongside him was a young man in a suit. Some words in the text appear in red. Red text denotes important keywords that let you jump between different protagonists. Okay. معناتها تولي linéaire شوية الhistoire. This allows you to shift between characters. Shifting at specific points. These can also allow you to clear out a keep out in another character's story and let you read on. If you come across a text pressed, okay, كما الآخرين. Will appear, allow you to jump from one protagonist to another. I'm really interested. 999 وقتاش خرجت؟ لميساتها 999 أقدم من هذه. أقدم أجد من هذه. Guys الجو هذي خرج 2008 ولا أنا غالط؟ ولا أنا غالط يا أخي؟ كان ديسمبر 2008 999 خرجت اللي هي الأولانية في السيرين تاع لي جو اللي فيهم فاست شيفتينج وشي هذاك رغم لي 999 فريمون ما فيهاش زيرو تايم ديلاما و شو اسمها هي الأخرى؟ في نونالي جيمز شو اسمها الأخرى هي فيرتشوال لاست ريورد هما اللي فيهم شي هذاك ديسمبر 2009 بعد بعام عام وجمعة. هولي شيت. لحظة بركز سوري سكر الباب لا رد الباب. هولي شيت ايش تمقر على كيفاش فاست لي jumping shifting that's interesting. زعما فما جاو خير قبل أنا قال هذا آخر. Okay, the other character story after the keep out, give it a try. Okay. A nearby homeless man. Cosplayed it. What the course known as the cosplay detective due to the strange outfits he wears while on stakeouts. He's partnered with Shibuya Kano for the kidnapping investigation. Okay. Yeah, I like this game so far. By performing a jump from the screen, you can advance another protagonist's story past the keep out. Press space to confirm and jump over the to Kano's story. Jump. Position مزيانة هاي. That's nice. That's nice. Let's go. طرف تحت الفيب. Let's go Kano. On it. No. You did it. Jump successful in 428. You will often need to jump to get past another character to keep out. Yeah. لعبنا الجو خير قبل. وريت معلم في الشيفتنج. Defense to the story. Okay, there won't be any more tutorial messages for a while. If you get stuck some. Hey, for a while قال. Try changing protagonists or making different decisions. Okay, ما عادش ما guides. For a while. Main menu. ممكن فما mini games ولا حاجة. Explanations, adjust settings. Okay, time chart, main menu. Cool. But then never expected what happened next. With the case touched in both arms, the man suddenly appeared, running towards them. Okay. Catching sight of the two detectives, the suspect staggered to a halt, then bolted off in a new direction. Banana! Thumbnail حق هذا. Kind of whipped off his costume, glasses, and followed. His costume lips banana. In hot pursuit. At the crosswalk, the signal changed to red, and the flow of foot traffic abruptly halted. Oh, it's out, mama. Just as quickly, hundreds of cars. Oh, merde, shit. Back into motion. What? Lal? There was no escape for the culprit now. Or so it appeared. The converging cops slowed their pace, confident their man was cornered. Then the foreigner barreled through into the intersection, dodging between the oncoming cars without any hesitation. The mob of detectives came to a halt, not eager to rush to their deaths along with them. Kano, however, remained in hot pursuit. God damn it, Kano Mutmuch, charging into the traffic at the crossing. Kano, are you crazy? Come back! Kano, are you crazy? Come. Heard Tasayama shouting, but his feet kept carrying him onward. Gotcha, bitch! With shouts and sirens echoing all around him, Kano closed in on the foreigner. Just a little closer, and he'll be in my tackling range. He leaned forward, preparing to pounce, his eyes fixed on the culprit's feet. It was now or never. Kano, back off! Don't take him down! It was Kuze! It was Kuze! Hit it! It was Kuze shouting through Kano's earpiece. Huh? Kano hesitated in surprise. Had he really just been ordered not to apprehend the criminal? Let him go for now. The real perp is somewhere else, someplace else. Perpetrator. What had happened to the plan? All personnel were to secure the area ASAP. Didn't HQ want them to catch the perpetrator? Arrest team, stay on their forensic team, get busy cross photos. Even if this foreigner was only an underling hired for this one task, the police had now tipped their hand on that they've been lying in wait. If they didn't lock things down and get... Yeah, voila, the girl's life must be at stake. What the fuck? Kano recalled another maxim from his dick diary. 25. Always assume a worst case scenario. If Kuze had told him to let his guy go, it implied he was counting on the team that was now in position. But if the crook has planned a way to break through the police dragnet and escape with the ransom, and he succeeded, what was the right call there? Should he take this guy down or back off after all? Yeah, I'm gonna catch him. Letting the perp escape now is too big of a risk. He had to catch this guy ASAP. The man darted down a narrow alleyway, kind of ran faster. Okay, narrow alleyway. The man sprinted through the side streets. Evidently, he knows his way around Shibuya pretty well. If someone's taking Hitomi... Can recognize Kazu's trademarks immediately. Subject is a male, he appears to be carrying a gun. He's fleeing into the direction of Meiji Dori. What? Kano could hardly believe it. What? Hitomi had been kidnapped? Had she been abducted by whoever had taken Maria? But why? Someone must have been waiting for the moment when the police took their eyes off her. I was right. I called it. Something's very wrong here. What in the world is going on? Kano saw that the road forked up ahead. The man with the attaché case ran to the left. If the man who taken Hitomi was heading towards Meiji Dori, there was a good chance he'd gone down the alleyway off the right. Making a snap judgment, Kano told the detective behind him to follow the case snatcher. Meiji, okay. Then turned and headed down the nearest alley. Okay. After darting through the side streets, he spotted a different man, another foreigner crossing an intersection, a few dozen meters ahead. The man was dressed in black, just like the guy who grabbed the ransom money. Because he's right, the kidnapper wasn't acting alone. But wait, something was amiss. Hitomi wasn't with him. She was in the case. Where was she? Kind of skidded around the corner, then stopped short. Okay. The man in black was standing there, pointing a gun right at him. Before Kano could react, the man fired. Oh shit! Kano felt hot all over. Yeah. As if he were on fire. He's dead! He's dead, Jim. All except for his cheek, pressed against the asphalt, and the palm of his hand. They felt so cold. There was nothing he could do. Bad end, nothing that is, except lie there and watch as his killer turned and walked away. What do you mean? Shot by a foreigner. C'est raciste, je dis. Said the guy اللي out first, by trying to find the man who'd taken Hitomi, kind of ran into a different criminal, and unfortunately for him, he got shot. If the criminal hadn't been able to get near Hitomi, she probably wouldn't have been taken. Have Achi make the choice to talk to Hitomi instead that. Ayad, c'est tout le bon, 10h35, man, بابا مشاو الاخرين مش مشيها. بابا مشاو الاخرين يجري. That's okay. 10h35. Young man in suit. Okay, باش نحكي معها بعد. So مش خلي jump معناها مش نجمبي معناها من الآخر. Made by homeless man again. I've been waiting for this very moment. So it was a young man in a suit. Then seemingly Okay. First one. Then another. A third, a fourth, a fifth. Over a dozen now. What the heck? Clearly something was big was going down. After she case. Within moments, as she lost sight of them all through the crowd, with that many people chasing him, the case was sure to get caught. But wait, what about the girl? That girl. ساعات ناكل الحروف ساعات بدل الكلام. As she turned back around, the girl was still there. مش لا صنبة في الآخر والله رخص كم تيبو زيرو غاديك. She was staring in the direction that the man who had taken the case had gone, a worried expression on her face. As she couldn't shake the feeling that something was very wrong, maybe she could talk to her and ask what's going on. Another crazy day in Shibuya. They had to be shooting a scene for a film on location. It would probably be a mistake to intrude. No. Go ahead. Couldn't shake the feeling that something was very wrong. Maybe he should talk to her and ask what's going on. But just as he was making up his mind, a middle-aged man in a ratty business suit shuffled awkwardly over to her first. Aywa. There was something wrong with one of his legs. He was using a cane to walk. Then one of his hands slipped into his jacket pocket. قاعد just point عليها فرد like mid jacket. As she could scarcely believe his eyes. That's a small gun. A revolver. Revolvers. 6-rounder كذا. Colt. Colt. I mean, هذه Colt. Colt Detective Special, a 38 caliber revolver introduced in 1927. أنا مغروم بالإزام donc sorry. By Colt's Manufacturing Company, classic example of a snub-nosed revolver's name implies. Weapon is frequently carried by detectives and حصرة officers and the like of self-defense. يا ما المشكلة اللي الريكويل متاعه خايب وال overheat على الآخر بالضرب. Revolver. More semi-automatic. It's a revolver. So, with a single fluid motion, the man lifted up the gun and pointed in the girl's direction. He was aiming right at her head, for her head. What? Huh? The girl had noticed the man with the cane now. Seeing the gun pointed right at her, she froze in fear. She's not a good actor. She's not. For now, she's really not doing anything like at all. And she didn't hesitate. Breaking into a full run, he tackled the gunman with all his might. Caught off guard, the man sprawled to the pavement. But the would-be assassin kept hold of his weapon and quickly scrambled back to his feet. Archie knew he had to act fast. Oh shit! He grabbed the Ashen? Oh my god! ليش تعمل expression بوجهها البنية? Ashen faced the girl والكاميرا منزل by the arm and attempted to drag her away. This way! He shouted. She just stared at him, uncomprehending, trembling like a startled animal. Come on, run! Finally, the girl snapped out of her daze and gave a fearful nod. The police box says, go, let's just get out of here. It's probably let's just get out of here. باش الستوري تبقى أطول. أما police box, let's go. It's a bad end. باش نعملهم الكل هنا هكولك. Police box, let's go. Stop. Wow. Still pulling the girl by the hand as she headed to the police box outside the train station. But it was empty. God damn it. There were always policemen staffing these things. Why did it have to be unmanned now? As she flashed a worried glance behind him and saw the assassin in pursuit like a man possessed. Yikes! Yikes! This is not good. There was nothing they could do but run. With the frightened girl in tow, as she ran beneath the GR Yamanote Line railway overpass, a railway loop that services the Tokyo metropolis, typically in the morning rush and quite intense, with the stretch from Ueno Station to Okechima Station, sometimes as 216% capacity, roughly 300 people riding in a space designated for 143 passengers. تعالوا مشاكل تاع الجابون، تعالوا الجماعة اللي يقولوا ما فماش حتى مشكلة في الجابون، جابوا طيارة للبلاد. I'm joking. على الأقل بقي منظمين كمان حاجة كمان. I rate the ياميتي ياميتي line. أي خطيت عم برشا عباد يقول لك ياميتي. What are you gonna say? Subway that operates in the city of Kobe. Don't worry, just trust me, he told her. Yeah, he can. سيب الزبلة يا حبوك. But first, تشتاش الزبلة فلا. Oh, you can! I love this game. They sped past a convenience store when an employee was cleaning up the sidewalk. هذا مش قول صح شد الزبلة يجري. مش تحكي على بنينك على شكرا. Here, take this, will ya? She tossed over the bag of trash. It was the girl. Huh? Wait, huh? Scared. Figurant, scared. This way. Half the blade. Half the blade. They slipped through the crowd and into a nearby back alley. But this way is the dead end, the girl said breathlessly. مين تعرف انت؟ مين تعرف انت؟ جيت لنا قبل. Like I said, just trust me. That's not the sound of her opening a door. Stopping abruptly, she kicked down a wooden plank, kind of, covering a gap between two buildings, clearing a space that the person could fit through. Yeah, see, can get through here. In you go. Oh my god, I'm showing expressions. But you has But the girl just stood there, looking terrified. What's the matter? She asked. Come on, we gotta hurry. But she looked at him as if he too was about to pull a gun on her. I don't know, who could hardly blame her. After all, he was just some random guy who had turned up out of nowhere. But this was no time for dawdling. The man with the cane appeared at the end of the alley. Hey, what? If they just stood there, he was going to catch them. Okay, sweetheart, hear me out, he said in a rush. I'm not your sweetheart. The name is Ashi Endo. على الأقل فهملي هي خايفة منه خاطر شكون. I live in the neighborhood. I'm not the kind to stand idly when a girl's being chased by some killer. So please, just trust me. I'll do my best to keep you safe. He hoped the look in his eyes could convince her he was being on the level. The look on his eyes. Thumbnail تاع الفيديو. ما قال ايش قاعد ما اقولها بس هذا خاطر كلها تصاور, you know. After a painfully long moment, the girl nodded her acceptance. It just sounded weird. It's weirdly worded. Right, let's start with this. Coca-Cola sponsorizat الواحدة. Sorry. They had posed beside an enormous stack of beverage crates. Just a quick shot of actually knocked the whole pile down. Yeah, that's pretty. Sending it cascading across their pursuer's path. God damn. ما يظهرش foreigner يظهر جابوني الله أعلم شنو بالجابي بقديره. Now that was a close call. The man with the cane was floundering, struggling to get past the falling crates. My bad, man. Actually called out. Mind cleaning that up for me? Hey, stop being sassy, said. The man scowled back at them and fumbled for his gun. Fumbled مش كان في يده نتصور اللي يجري في كيس مش يعمل هكا. She flashed him a wave of goodbye and then slipped away between the buildings with the girl. Got him. Good. Log Lady. LL Diner. Log Lady Diner. Hurrying down a narrow way, they emerged into the side street lined with dive bars and clubs. Assuming the man with the cane hadn't given up, he wouldn't probably lie in wait on the path back to the main road. Ashley decided their best bet was to try to stay inconspicuous rather than risk getting caught on the move. Guess we can lie low here for a bit, he said. He led the girl to the entrance of a tiny old horses club. She followed him reluctantly. What? You don't have it. Oh my god, no way. Babies. And she flickered. Sorry about that. زادت لي سين. Flicked the switch inside the front door and Shinzi's chandelier glowed to life. He sat the girl down. الدنيا كل فارغة. Sofa beside the counter. I mean, in a video game-ish world, manga, anime, comics, I would kinda let this go. I'm like, yeah. Plus Shibuya. She gave him a worried look as she felt a pang of embarrassment as he realized what she must be thinking. Oh no, don't get the wrong idea. I'm not gonna try any funny business. Someone I know used to run this place. It's not in business anymore, so I figured we're safe here. Okay, c'est bon, sakatni. The girl chuckled at his evident discomfort. she can't chuckle. ما عندهاش emotions البنية. شو تحل فمها وتسكر فمها وعينيها زي ما عملت كهو. خطفوا البنية الأخرى خاطر هي اللي عندها emotions. غلطوا فيه. Alright then, she said. إذا كان حاب يقتل سبوا طلعت البلوتويست على الجماعة تاع السيناريو كله. So, we're good? We're good. Okay, well, good. Actually made a vague attempt to straighten his disheveled clothes. Made it لقشة بومبيرس. So, but some introductions. I'm Achi Indo, like I said earlier. Oh my god, she can smile. She shouldn't. Can just call me Achi. Achi. I'm Hitomi Osawa. You can call me Hitomi, I guess. With each new word out of Hitomi's mouth, Achi felt his heart saying, It's not, no. She was charming, personable, just about everything about her was... personable. Just about everything about her was captivating. It's just... She's also in trouble. Achi had never met another girl like her. Ale, what's so special? She just said her name. Achi. Is something the matter? We were spacing out there for a bit. تنجم تتكلم صحيح وحدا من غير ما يسألوها. Achi shook his head to dispel his gaze. Damn it, this is no time to get all starry-eyed. He needed to think of some way to keep her safe from the guy who was after her. اطلب الحاكم. Look, can you tell me what the heck is going on? Please, I need to know if I'm gonna help you. Right, okay. I'm not really sure where to begin. Hitomi looked down, lost in thought. Apparently hers was a long story. Her story was long. Alright, she said at last. Guess I'll just explain things as they happened. Wait, hold up. Could you keep it as simple as you can? I'm not really the sharpest student in the shed. Somebody once told me the word. I had to say it. Complicated explanations ain't exactly my strong suit. Come on, it's not that complicated. Okay, Hitomi chuckled, I try my best. She got comfortable and then started her story. It was 1977. So last night somebody abducted my sister. The kidnapper demanded that I make the ransom handoff personally. He told me to stand by the statue of Hachiko in Shibuya at 10 o'clock in the morning to make the exchange. So I did. And this man came by and took... Whoa, I'm sorry. Hold up a second. Hold up a second. Case with the money, and then afterwards the guy with the guy... Oh, hold up a second. Actually, I suddenly lost the thread of the conversation. مش ذكرني نجم نطلع فوق. All times like this you can press كذا. Yeah, I get that. I get everything. So, could you say that again, but like simpler? Come on, مش خذها complicated. Okay. Sure. Sister kidnapped. They tell me money today. بالعكس تعقدك. It's Wednesday, my dudes. I'm sorry. فنوش عايش مع قناة في Let's Play. I'm just having trouble following is all. والله كلهم memes. So. I mean, is this the plot to some movie or soap opera? Nah, it's a video game. Nah, that's not. Some kind of hidden camera show? Yeah, just Lubka. This is real. This really happened. Look in Hitomi's eyes was dead serious. كيداش من zoom يا أخي. Dead serious. It's literally the same look اللي عندها من نور الرجل تو. لكحرت بدل حد شيء. أبارامو عمل ماسك. بلوت تويست هي ماهيش نفسها ماهيش عبد. سايبورغ. ولو جو شي كسروها خاطر هي أول موديل تاع سايبورغ سايبوه في شيبويا. نور نتاعها 428. وعملوه موديل كونتر اخت على نفس التطبيق على منظر ماريا اوساكاي ولا اوساوا اسمها ربي يا اخي غلطوا فيهم كيفاش يخفى سكات بي telling the truth يزمن باتشيوها بشويه sorry what would be the point of lying and he had seen the attaché case and the gunman himself. How much was the ransom if you don't mind me asking? It's the same look. Hitomi hesitated. 50 million yen, she said after a moment. خلينا نشوفوا 50 million yen قديش ترى. sorry 2 دينار. قديه؟ قديه؟ مليار و306 بالتونسي، مليار و363 مليون و52 ألف و20 فرنك. holy shit that's a lot of money. كيفاش حطيتهم كل في الساك بالين. I actually gave a whistle of amazement like the detectives told me that was typical amount for خير جبش cat call وقت amount we could never to ask for and cat call in Spain, that's for sure. I guess there's good money in that sort of thing. As soon as the word were out, he realized his blunder. شو يخطف بنيته تاعو. Plot twist. Sorry, I shouldn't have put it like that way. He fidgeted awkwardly and he told me looked away. I'm an idiot, but okay, I think I get this kidnapping thing. So I'm guessing those guys who chased the guy who took the ransom were undercover cops. He replayed the scene in his head. But then the kidnapper took the attaché case and ran, right? So if you were empty-handed, why that guy with the cane came after you? I'm honestly not sure. Tell me words trailed off. This was clearly difficult for her to talk about. مش نسرح كالعادة. والله مش نسرح كالعادة في الوقت. Anyway, we should probably get you to the police as soon as we... No, we can't do that. William Stone was resolute. I can't take this to the police. Why not? She waited for an answer, but none came. After a long and awkward silence, she stood up from her seat. I really appreciate the help, but I should go now. Anyway, أنا شو قصة فيديو دي هنا قلت متقابل تخبيان توم في السويت. It's really interesting. It's really interesting so far. في حكاية جامب كله طلعت أقدم من الآخرين ببرشا. Holy shit. بربي لحظة just 428 شيبويا سكرامبل. لحظة برك again ديما نحكي النوامر بالفرنسية خاطر is a visual novel كذا كذا. نشوف الرايترز شكون هما writers. اوكي جوجلي هذا and جوجلي هذا because seriously okay holy shit. اوكي سو هما 4 رايترز. واحد منهم خدم اسمها واحد منهم خدم كيلو ناسو هو اللي خدم اسمها فيت ستاي نايت اتسيتيرا تسكيمي فيت ستاي نايت نوفلز و كمين شغال اسمها كارانوكيو كاي ولا كارانوكيو كاي فوالا كل. الثاني اسمه كويشيرو ايتو. تعرفوا شنو خدم كويشيرو ايتو اللي خدم يور نيم. تعرفوا فيلم يور نيم و Garden of Words. كول. خليت لهنا الثالث هما 4 رايترز. اوكي الثالث عمل في حياته. خلينا نقوم ندبه معناتها نعمل حاجه شيء جست بون مش عمل حاجه شيء. عمل الجو هذيا وعمل فوساس عليها شيبويا هذه اسمها بالجابوني وعمل كان كين تايتي مانغا كان كين تايتي 2013 ترى هذا فيلم both actually مانغا ما عفوش كان كين تايتي تانتي وشنو ديتكتيف كان كين وعمل زاد اسمها وعمل اوني ذا انيميشن او اوني جول فان ميد الفالف الاندبندنت كله يا اوكي. ويوكينوري كيتاجيما شنو خدم في حياته ده ابارا مخدم دي مانجا دي انيمي شنو ابارامون اوكي سو يا معلم خدم كينج واحده سندران كاغورا فما معناها فما فان سيرفيس في الجو هذا معناها فما فان سيرفيس مزمر. اندر ذا دوغ خدم زاده، وكان السنجران كاغورا كوميم معاهم يخدم يور فويس يور نيم وكل مش شويه حتى تعرف. هولي شيت كومبوستر شنو خدم في حياته قبل؟ هو خدم سوبر سماش بروس التيميت، هو خدم يبو كلب، هو خدم السوبر سماش بروس التيميت لو اس تي كاسلفينيا 2008 خدم ياكوزا 2 ياكوزا كانزين يا معال. ايه عنده خدمه وراه، عنده برشا اخرين راه جست قاعد نقرا في كاتينو كعب. anyway واو anyway به عندي ساعه وانا قاعد نهدري تو. this is getting somewhere. دونك شو قصنا الفيديو اللي هنا، نقول لكم نقابل تري بيانتو في تاع ليتس بلاي 428 شيبويا سكرامبل. لازم نحفظ الاسم. وجسبير عجبتكم انا نعمل عليها جو بور انستون. نقول لكم نتقابل في الفيديو الجاي. وديسي لا بورتيفو بيان، نكون على ريحكم وتشاو.